Hey there YouTube, Mountain Boy here. Today is mail call. Anyway, I thought I'd share with you what I got here. I've been kind of looking at chest rigs recently and trying to kind of find the perfect one for my particular needs. I thought this would be kind of a good alternative. This is from 511 and do the unboxing here. This is their Skyweight chest rig. Okay, so let's see what we got here. This is a fairly new offering by 511. For the dimensions of this is a little bit smaller than the Victos and the Hill People Gear standard kit bag. It's 10.5 inches wide. It's 6 inches tall, and on paper it's 2.5 inches deep, but kind of with a few things in here, it's really closer to 3. 511 does recommend for concealed carry purposes. This is for a subcompact pistol, and although I do have, as you'll see later, a full-size airsoft in here just for demonstration purposes. The zippers are nice. They're no name, not YKK or anything like that. They seem adequate. You know, I would kind of say, you're looking at the other offerings in the markets, I'd usually go heavier on these zippers, especially the ones that you're kind of tearing open for kind of a quick deployment or something like that. And then also the zippers that you're going to be using the most. The materials look nice. 330 denier ripstop nylon. Has a good kind of feel to it. You know, it's kind of like that textured nylon. Nice material. You know, I like this front pocket. You can just shove stuff in there, right? It's easy to use. I guess you could put a little morale patch. There's a little loop here. I don't know. I think once you've got stuff in here, this won't be too much of a snag issue. So we got a front admin pocket here. And just very basic, no interior pockets or anything like that. That's okay. You know, I think if you're putting, here's my cell phone case. If you're putting a cell phone in, that's a good test. So it won't really easily fit up and down. You could put it in sideways, but then that's the only thing I'd want to put in there. I'd probably just keep my cell phone in the front pocket and nothing else. There are some attachment straps here, which I think you could, if you want to put on like a little flashlight, or let's say you're using this as a fishing rig, you can kind of put your little draw tabs in there. Let's look at the main compartment. You've got some nice interior division, so roughly about the right size. If you want to put a Right in the Rain notebook or something like that, or if you want to, you know, put a pocket knife in there, you can see kind of the depth. This is elastic, although it's a good elastic. It's not like overly elastic. Actually has some structure to it. So if you kind of put something in there, it's not just gonna kind of pull out of the way. Also, I like how it's gusseted, right? So if you're wearing this on the front of your chest, you could set this up as kind of like your map area. Oh, wow, this is cool. This has a lot of organization, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 interior pockets, plus as far as elastic, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So lots of opportunity to organize. I really like that. I like the little keeper strap. You know, the materials on this are pretty good. I won't say that's quite as nice as the Hill People gear, but this is pretty good. I think for the price point, I'll have to check. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it because, you know, you get the discounts and stuff like that. But you know, everything is all the seams are taped. You know, the only thing I can maybe point to is this. See how this is kind of sewn into the liner here? And you can kind of see how that puts tension on this fabric. They should put a patch, a Kajura patch on the back and then sew it into that. So there's something that's actually stronger than this liner material that takes up that weight. Okay, let's jump to the back here. And I don't know, I wouldn't call these a quick pull tab. I would probably replace these with red paracord, just something that distinguishes it color-wise to everything else so that I can easily get that open. I think maybe that's what these tabs are for. The idea being you can kind of leave this tab sticking out. And then if you want to quickly access it, you do that. Yeah, I guess that kind of worked. Here we've got another layer. You know, again, I think people do this for magazines, but I really don't like this material for doing magazine loops because it's too stretchy. And I found in other ones, it goes in and then just falls right down to the bottom. There is a nice little tab down here if you want to put a, attach your trigger guard to it so you could pull the pistol out without having any holster in there, and then it would just pull the Kydex trigger guard off. I really like the loop field back here. You can mount a holster. Maxpedition makes a really good one. I've kind of not reviewed it specifically, but talked about it in some of my other videos. I've used it personally in my Hill People Gears kit runner bag for, God, 5, 6, 7 years. So far so good. I think very, very strong value for money. That's what I think I'm seeing with this. And then look at this. This is really cool. This is like a breathable mesh that stands maybe a 1/4 inch off of itself. This is really key. The one downside I don't like about chest rigs, especially if you're in a humid or very energetic environment, is that you sweat and you have no airflow. You end up with like a sweat stain on your back and on your chest. And I really like that material. That's really well done. Let's see, as far as the harness, I'll have to try it on. I'm not sure, let's see. Okay, so it's kind of like a mini Fastex buckle. It's kind of clean. You know, the Hill People Grill run the big buckles. They're clunky. This is definitely more streamlined. The ones I like the most are on the Victos, on their low-key chest rig. They have these magnetic quick disconnect. Those things are the bomb. That thing is, that's a really nice chest pack. I think for me, it was just a little bit deep, and I'd put stuff in it, and I'd have to kind of go fish to get it out. This is really nice here. I don't know if you can see, there's like a pass-through here, which if I want to put this like on a battle belt or something like that, supposedly the system that 511 makes for its backpacks, the belt is compatible with this, so you can attach it to a belt. Let's see if I can just take these off. So that comes off quickly, which is nice, but I don't see a way to take off the rest of the chest straps quickly. Like, yeah, you should have a quick release here too, and but instead you'd have to undo the whole thing, and that kind of defeats the purpose of having something that's quick and easy to be able to kind of take it inside. I wonder if I don't know if you could replace it with something like that, or have kind of like the S-hook style. And again, with the Victos, that's another really nice feature. In fact, it even comes with a shoulder strap that connects into that. So without having used it at all, so far I'd definitely give it like a good strong B+ for materials, fit and finish. I don't really see any issues with it in terms of its sewing and manufacturing. Maybe I'll try to load it up and just have an image of it there, but I'll definitely do a review on this. If you like this video, go ahead and like, share, comment. Especially comment if you want me to try to do different things with it, or if you want to see something more close up. Anyway, like, share, comment, Mountain Boy out.